Okay, it's a beautiful day. Too nice to be working on the kitchen today, so I threw the battery in the Mercury and just took it around the block, gassed it up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to change the there's an ABS sensor that went bad there the last time we had this wheel off. We did the last time we had the wheel off, we did the seals, the main axle seals, and I damaged the ABS sensor in the process. So I've got one now, so I'm going to in slow time I'm going to take this wheel off, check the car up, and see if I can get this replaced. Okay, so before I get too crazy taking the wheel off and that, I'm just going to show you what shows up here on the dash because of this issue. So we see we've got all our lights on there with the ignition. So when I start the car up, you can see that the ABS light stays on, the traction control light stays on, and then the traction on and off, it's just kind of frozen in time there in the off position. And again, that's all due to the ABS sensor, and I know this because I actually damaged it last time I had the wheel off. So I'm gonna shut the car off now and we'll have a go at changing this. And hopefully when this is all done I can get back in and all these lights will be extinguished. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so I got the car lifted up, I got it on the jack, got a jack stand underneath there so nothing can fall on me. It looks like the ABS sensor is right here, I believe, right here, and it looks, oh shoot, I'm trying to find a good angle, this. And it looks like there is one bolt that holds this in, and it's right underneath here. Let's see. It looks like a 10mm bolt. I'm gonna try to undo this. If I'm successful, I'm not even sure if the brakes have to come apart first. I don't think, but I suspect that's gonna be jammed in there. But anyway, I'm gonna try to take this off and then follow the rest of this cable and just to see where it ends up. Okay. Okay, well, I got the sensor out. In a perfect world, I took the 10mm bolt out. That was easy. Here's the bolt. That came out no problem. Of course, as you can see, this came out, but the tip is broken. So it looks like there's a piece stuck inside the hole there. So it looks like I'm gonna have to take the caliper off and the rotor. See if I can maybe have better access, see if I can see that broken piece in there. Okay, so I found the location. I undid the park brake, and I can see just in there there's a little, that's where that pin would stick out there for the ABS sensor. So now that I can access it, I am just going to take a punch or something. I'm going to knock this out. I got the new part right here. It looks a lot like the other one, but the tip, I've only got one hand here, but the tip is, I don't know if you can tell, but the tip is a lot skinnier diameter, so I hope that's not a problem. This is the part I got. It's supposed to be for a 2003 Marauder. I believe I got this from Rock Auto, but I don't even remember now because I've had it for a while. Actually, I'm not even sure. But this is my part. I can't even see a number or anything. Yeah, hard to say. Anyway, let's hope that this is the right part number and this is the right part, because I've had this for quite a few months, and yeah, these electrical parts, you probably can't return them anyway, so just gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna knock this little thing out here. As soon as I get something in there, knock what's left of that pin, I'll install the new sensor, put the brakes back together, I'll put the rotor back on and the caliper. Yeah, hopefully that's gonna go. And then I'm gonna follow this wire. I'm not sure where it goes exactly, somewhere under the car, maybe through the floor, but we'll figure that out later. I can tell that this is the Marauder by the air suspension on the rear. Good old car. full frame car. That's why they call them last of the dinosaurs. But I love this car very much, and hopefully it will get this ABS sensor back together and get all these lights off of my dash. Okay, so no wonder it looked different. I was looking at this part. Sorry, I found my spot here. I was looking at this, which is not the tip at all. Turns out this entire part was stuck in that hole, and that's what I just knocked out. So you can see the tip here looks a lot like our brand new part. So I'd say we've got a match. I'd say that's a success. So try to put this in, and not gonna struggle with this dreaded park brake, but okay, shouldn't be too bad. At least now I've got it looks like I got the right part, and obviously this has seen better days, so fingers crossed that this will work. Okay, so I got the sensor installed. Where is it? Gosh, it's hard to friggin' get a good view. The sensor is installed, 10mm bolt. When I took the old one out, I really had to clean out this hole there. I took some sandpaper and I sanded out that area really well, and then I lubed it up a little bit with some fluid film, and then the sensor slid in. I put the 10mm nut back in. This nice cord comes with all the clips and everything, so I was able to fasten it all. There's two clips, there's one here. I was able to put that back in the original mounting hole, and then I'm just going to follow the old one along. There's the old one right beside. This is the old one. That's the new one. I got all clipped in. All clipped in up here as well. So it looks good. And while I was at it, I decided to fluid film a little bit. I love fluid film, and I hate rust, so I gave the frame a few good shots there, and I got inside all the holes and crevices, so that'll creep around and spread. Got everything back together. Yeah, it didn't go too bad, except for that sensor that was broken in the hole. If that hadn't have broke, I wouldn't have had to take any of this off, and it would have been a lot easier, but that's usually the way it goes. Okay, now I'm going to follow those two wires, and I'm going to keep going that way and see where they go, because I'm not even sure if the connection is underneath there at the frame, or I've heard it might be underneath the rear seat. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. Looking at the old wire, I followed it underneath, and the new wire came with what looked like a floor grommet. So that's exactly what it is. It comes up through the floor. So I just pulled up the back seat here. Here's the old wire coming up, and here's the connection. So just like that, I'm going to pop the new one. I've got the new one snaked all the way up to this hole. I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to disconnect this one first. I probably can't do it with one hand because I never have any success with these darn things. Squeeze and pull. This doesn't seem to want to go. Anyway, I'm going to put this camera down. I'm going to disconnect this. Put this back down through. I'm going to fish the new one up, connect it, and push the grommet through nice and tight. And then it's just a matter of laying this fabric back down, and then this carpet, and that's it. ABS sensor replaced on a Mercury Marauder 2003. Probably very similar to Crown Victoria, but yeah, it's good. Pretty happy about that. And hopefully the dash lights will be gone, but we'll check that again once I get this connected. Okay, I got the sensor installed. I got the back seat. I put the back seat back in its spot. I got the new sensor up through the floor. Got the floor grommet done. I just connected the battery back up. I'm going to start the car and see if our lights are gone. Be nice if they were. Let's find out. Park. Okay, everything is on as per the ignition. Oh, the ABS light is gone, the traction control light is gone, and our traction button functions. So, the seatbelt light is on, but that's because I don't have my seatbelt on. It's sounding very good. I do have a set of plugs that I want to replace, but that'll be for another time. Right now I'm just going to put my wheel back on and lower the car. This job went fairly well. You know, you always run into little tiny snags, but not too bad. I see the oil pressure, battery voltage is good. Yeah, just can't wait for winter to be done so I can put this back on the road. Today doesn't really feel like winter, it feels more like summer, but anyway. ABS sensor. If you have a faulty one, obviously your ABS light will be on, and also your traction control light will be on. So that could also be an indication of that. So we just got that replaced. I don't think it was very expensive. I don't remember. Pretty sure I got it from Rock Auto. I get most of my stuff from them. Yeah, fairly easy job. Did it myself. Took my time. Took the time to throw in a little fluid film and a little cleaning, and had a look at my brakes, so I'm pretty happy. Okay, maybe this video can help someone down the line. Signing off.